All right, guys, don't ask me how I got here, but I am in a truck driving a float for Mardi Gras. Okay, guys, it is week 20, and I am hitting the road. Getting back after it in Arkansas this week. Huge thanks to Dallas and the Sweats for hooking us up, taking such good care of us. Okay, day 134, back on the road. It is February 5th. Looking like we're gonna have a pretty nice week ahead of us weather-wise. Gonna be in Arkansas all this week, and then we should be passing to Missouri next week. That's the sound of bullfrogs down in that pond. Couple of little mini donkeys. Going down Main Street and grab it. Okay, guys, now we're going through the little town of Hiawassee. We'll be going up into a neighborhood called Bella Vista. It's not very often that I find trails that are foot traffic only. It's awesome. Okay, we are in Bella Vista, Arkansas. Freaking cave right next to the road here. Wonder how deep that goes. Okay, it is Tuesday, and we are in Bentonville, Arkansas. I'm headed to Gateway today, a little town up by the Missouri state line. So yeah, we're mostly headed northeast. We got to go up to get around this big old lake. But yeah, that's today. It's been a little while since I had to haul the load. I've been having a lot of nice people drive it ahead for us. It was good. Good to remember what most of this trip was like, long before we've had so many people involved. It's good. So Bentonville, where I am now, is the home of Walmart. It's the biggest company to come out of Arkansas, and there's a lot of them around here. There's Walmarts, and it feels like most of the towns. So yeah, it's pretty big around here. Apparently it brings a lot of jobs to this area. All right, guys, this is Samuel. I met him as we're going down this Sugar Creek Road, and he's a local here. His family's been here forever, but I'll let him tell you guys a little bit about this area and himself.
Yeah, no, sure thing. My family's been here for a long time. My Means side, which is my name, Means, Samuel Means, we've been here since the 1850s. And then on the Weaver side, they've been here since the 1830s, since pre-statehood.
Wow.
And always been farming and whatnot. Got a rich history around here. So that's what I do now, is I get to live on that family heritage and farm. My great-grandfather, he actually was a moonshiner in the area, and he started running a still when he was 12 years old, and continued to run a still until 1936. at the end of Prohibition. And then he continued to actually become the chief of police and live at the jail. And that's where my grandfather grew up, is at the county jail down in Bentonville. And then became the sheriff in 1954.
Wow.
And was the sheriff of this county for a while. And then he was actually busting bootleggers and moonshiners.
Dang, that's cool.
Yep, sure thing.
Gotcha. So you're farming now. What are you guys growing here?
Oh, I grow all the perennial crops. You know, any crop you can think of, from lettuce to tomatoes.
Cool.
We're trying to get into growing apple trees and native fruit this year. I did a selection of some pawpaws. I was doing 60 miles down Spring River, and I found a pawpaw forest and did a selection amongst some pretty hardy, heavy yielding trees. So I'm hoping to grow pawpaws this year and getting into growing apple trees and whatnot. And as long as since my family came from Ireland, they've been in farming, so I find it quite the privilege to get to live on that heritage. And even my great grandfather, who was the bootlegger and the sheriff, or the moonshiner and the sheriff, he was also a farmer. So I actually get to wear his hat in the summertime while I farm, and I actually use his T-post that he used for his farm and my own farm. So I really like to live on that heritage.
That's super cool. Wow, thanks so much. Yep, Samuel, there's a good old boy. He just happened to drive past me on the road and asked if he could walk along and chat for a while. So yeah, he's been walking with me for a good at least half hour or so, shooting the breeze. It was fun. Thanks to him for sharing that story. Okay guys, state number 8, Missouri. Saying so long to Arkansas. I'm still deciding on what route we're gonna take. We might head back down into Arkansas tomorrow, but it's possible we'll stay here in Missouri. We're headed to Seligman, and then we're going up into the Mark Twain National Forest. Seligman, Missouri. Guys, I'm in Butch Wisely's house, and he's got wallpaper of my horses up around the corners. That's awesome. We are going through the Mark Twain National Forest. Not a bad view. All right, guys, I got buckets of water from the pond for the horses tonight. We're out picketed in this pasture, and I just looked down in this bucket that I got for Belle and Eddie, and there's a tadpole in it. Let's see if we can get him out, take him back. Got him. We're running back to the pond. Okay, I am in Eagle Rock, Missouri, and we're gonna be headed back down into Arkansas today to Barrowville. Had a new friend named Pam come and take the load ahead to her place. That's where we're going. And a huge thanks to James Bryant for letting us stay on his place last night. We camped out in his field, and also thanks to Donnie Stump for getting us connected so we could make it there. But yeah, we had a good night last night. We got a little bit of a breeze today, but it's still pretty warm. And not too long of a day, about 18 miles. And that's it. We're gonna be crossing back into Arkansas. Alright guys, we got this big old lake to cross, and there's really no shoulder at all on this road, so I got James driving behind me to make sure people go around us. Should we take you guys to the zoo? kangaroos down there. Safari park. I think you guys would fit right in. All right, we are crossing back into Arkansas. All right, we're going through the tiny town of Grandview, Arkansas. We've just got about 3.5 miles left. Currently going over the Kings River. Okay guys, today I'm here with Larkin and Pam in Eureka Springs, and they're out setting up a float for Mardi Gras for this town parade. And I went for a little walk up in the woods, and up here in the hills they got all these freshwater springs coming out of the ground all over the place. So all this water, it's not coming from up the ditch. It's coming from right out here out of this rock. And a lot of them are all dammed up and built up from back in the day. For those of you who've never seen a freshwater spring before, that's what it looks like. Just water pouring right out of the ground like that. All right guys, don't ask me how I got here, but I am in a truck driving a float for Mardi Gras, and I'm gonna be throwing beads here with Larkin and Pam and their family and friends. So let's get our party on. All right guys, I'm here with Larkin up here at his airplane hangar. He does airplane building and repair. How many years has it been that you've been?
48.
48? Yeah, so all of these are full of plane parts and loaded with tools. It's pretty cool. All right guys, I got a real special opportunity here. I'm with Larkin's friend Bud. He's taking me up here in his flight design. We're gonna go for a little spin around town. This is my first time in a plane this size, little two-seater. It's absolutely beautiful. So let's see what she's got. All right, guys, well, we've had a fantastic weekend here with Pam and Larkin. Huge thanks to them for letting us stay and rest up for a minute. We're going to be getting back after it this week in northern Arkansas. Hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until the next one, adios.